Hey everyone, Chris. I've had a lot of you ask about the meetup this coming weekend, and some of you, if you're friends with me on Facebook or are members of the Adventures of a Kentucky Woodsman page or members of the Woodsman of Kentucky page, you already know that I announced on, I think it was Wednesday night or Thursday night, that I had to postpone the event. It was not a decision that I made lightly, and I do apologize for waiting so long to call the postponement, but I was hoping with everything in me that it would work out, that we could still hold the event on the date scheduled. Well, we can't do that. Kentucky is still very much locked down. Where other states around us are moving around a little bit, we're still in a lockdown position. Campgrounds are still closed, and you cannot meet in groups of larger than 10 people. So, needless to say, our hands are tied right now. It would have been hard, very hard, to have had the meetup. Couldn't do it. Just would have not had a place to stay, and we would have probably been broken up by the local authorities, and so it just wasn't going to work out. So that being said, I did postpone the event. Now, when I made the post on Facebook, I had mentioned moving the event to July. Well, since I made that announcement on Facebook, the governor has actually come forward and he announced this, I think it was Friday, that the campgrounds would be opening up on June the 11th. June the 11th. So, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to push the meetup out till July. It's going to be very hot, very humid. It's going to be some pretty intense heat in July, most likely. I would rather keep it as close to spring as I can. Now, granted, I know the dates that I'm getting ready to tell you are not in the spring, but they're just barely out of the spring. We are going to do our best to hold this event. We are not going to do our best. We're going to hold the event. June the 26th, 27th, and 28th. June 26th, 27th, and 28th. That is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I've had a couple people that's asked, about certain dates, and to be honest with you, these are the only dates that are going to work for me probably this summer. I've got a lot of plans, a lot of stuff that I've put on hold because of everything that's been going on, and I've got a trip to Yellowstone at some point that I would like to make or hope to make, and I've got a daughter that's going to be getting married this year. We've got a lot going on with that. Got anniversary, 30-year anniversary, got a lot going on, so it's going to be really tough for me to schedule it any other weekend. So that's the announcement. We are going to postpone the meetup until June the 26th, 27th, and 28th. That is a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. Now, that being said, there is a couple of our instructors that are not going to be able to make it. They've already talked to me and let me know, and I understand that, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't try to make the trip either. Not under the situations that we've been in the last few months. But hopefully there will still be several classes going on, and hopefully there will be an even more likely possibility that our backpacking instructor will be able to make it now that we've scheduled it later in the summer, because initially he wasn't going to be able to make it because of it being spring and growing season. So that's a little hint as to who it could possibly be. No guarantee he'll make it, but it sounds a little more promising now that we're later in the growing year. I've spoke to Pete Beck. I've spoke to Rob Hall, Bluegrass Bushcraft. I've spoke to Adam, Coyote 238. I've spoke to the other instructors and let them know that we was moving it to this date, and hopefully they'll all be able to make it. Hope every one of you will be able to make it. I know this has been a trying spring, a trying year as a whole so far, and if you can't make it, I understand. I completely understand. But if you can, we look forward to seeing you there. We hope you can make it. We hope you all stay well. and just take care of yourself. And if there is any possibility that you could get yourself in a situation, if you have a weakened immune system or something like that, I would not recommend coming. I mean, as far as I know, none of us are contagious, but you know, just traveling is I guess dangerous right now. And hopefully everyone will come out, have a good time, stay healthy and well, and we'll get this summer and this spring started and having a good time. Hopefully you can make it. If you don't care and you watch this video, let me know in the comments if you think you're still going to be able to make it, or let me know if you don't think you're going to be able to make it. Whatever the case may be. But look forward to seeing whoever gets to make it. And like I said, if you can't, I completely understand. Take care, folks, and we'll see you hopefully at the meetup, June the 26th, 27th, and 28th.